Hey, I hope everyone is doing well at home with the virus. I know that this is a really tough time pretty much across the country, but I know that if we all stick together and do what we're supposed to do, we can nip this in the bud as soon as possible. Right now, mortgage rates are still rock bottom lows, all coming in below 3.7% on average and dropping to as low as 3.25%. So if you're ever thinking about whether or not it was the right time to buy, it's really a good time to take advantage of some good low interest rates. Add that to the fact that home sales are at the highest volume that they've been since 2007, you're still looking at a really strong housing market. If you already have a house and you're worried about how you're going to pay your mortgage, I think it was just this past Wednesday, the president directed the HUD that any government-backed mortgages are suspending foreclosures and evictions until after April. So I want to do a quick snapshot of what's going on in a couple big areas that are around here. That'd be the Greater Summerville area, the West Ashley area, and the Greater North Charleston area. Overall, what we're seeing across the board is that the average home sale price is ahead of the national average and lasting on the market less than 2 months. And about 97% of the asking price is still being recuperated. So for sellers, right now is still a good time to put your house on the market so you can take advantage of some of these better numbers. Now buyers, that still doesn't mean you're out of the game, because what with the lower mortgage interest rates, pretty much what those three areas are telling us is that we have a strong housing. It's still a good time to keep looking and buying or selling. Now, I also took a look, like I said, at the lower Mount Pleasant area, which is a little bit different. Listings are a little bit lower than they have been. The average sale price recuperation is hovering about 95%, but homes are sitting on the market closer about the 2.5-month mark. So taking a look at the lower Mount Pleasant area is actually not a great time for sellers right now. What you're looking at is there's not a lot of listings coming up. The average sales price is not quite as strong as the other areas, and the overall average sale price has actually decreased some from this year to last year. Now, if you're a buyer looking to get into the Mount Pleasant area, which is still desirable, what you're looking at is right now might be a good time to try to slip yourself in there. Just like with any market, there's pros and cons to being a buyer or seller at this time. But pretty much with everything going on, we can safely say that if you're looking to buy a house, right now it's still a great time to do that. And if you're looking to sell your home, it actually still is a really good time to do that too. So that's all I have for you today. Stay tuned for more market updates coming your way. But that gives you a little snapshot of what's going on in the government and how it's impacting our Charleston area. Let me know if you have any questions. I'd be happy to help you. Be safe.